Hi guys, so I want to talk to you today about the cons of GMOs. GMOs are genetically modified organisms. GMOs have been used in the production of food since 1997. GMOs are genes that are modified to recreate our foods, and they're also used for things like childbirth. It's really kind of interesting if you were to go and research kind of what that looks like. Did you know that more than 70% of the food that we eat is genetically modified? So there's a lot of controversy about GMOs. We don't know if they could be dangerous to humankind. We really just kind of have a lack of knowledge as well as time to really evaluate what GMOs entail. What could they cause? Could they have anything to do with cancer or autism? We don't know. We don't have enough time to sort that out. So there's a lot of controversy that raises questions like, are they really bad? Some people say that they're not. Do they affect the environment? If so, how? Will they hurt us, or are they benefiting the world? So when I researched the health risks according to other people, the research that I found was pretty much conclusive in saying that they're not harmful to our bodies. Many of the studies that were done when they studied people who ingested GMO type foods versus those who did not ingest any kind of GMO foods, there was no difference in their health, according to Purdue University studies on GMO. I looked at another website, earthshare.org. They pointed out that GMOs could be harmful in many other ways, such as the effects on agriculture as well as the effect on our ecosystem. This seems to be one of the biggest reasons that our communities around the world are concerned about GMOs. GMOs prevent crops from adapting to their surrounding, and in turn could result in essentially causing those crops to go extinct. FarmAid.org notes that GMOs are threatening farmers' genetic diversity among their fields and crops. EarthJustice.org also points out that the GMOs are made not for the benefit of their crops, but for the resistance of harmful pesticides, which in turn allows for a much heavier use of pesticides across the world. They also allow for a large quantity of pollution that is bad for our health, animals, land, and water sources. So how can GMOs be harmful to the environment and not us? GMOs could harm our health in several ways that we do not know. Although many studies have shown that GMOs may not be harmful to our health, we can see how the increased uses of pesticides and the change in our crops is impeding the ability for the crops to adapt and grow as they should, and can impact our health and of our environment as well as our bodies. So basically, what I was able to find in my study was that GMOs may not be harmful to the health of us, with the exception of the fact that most farmers are using GMOs so that they can use more pesticides to protect their crops. This was concerning to me. I felt like that was really interesting because we all know that pesticides aren't good for us. So how much are we actually ingesting? We know that it's harming the environment. We know that it's harming our waters and things of that sort. So why wouldn't it harm us? In conclusion, I feel like we need to do more studies on this. We need to find out what we can do to help. Maybe there is a way that GMOs could be beneficial. However, I don't think that the way they're being used is very safe. Like I said before, over 70% of the foods that we eat are made with GMOs. What will you be eating today? Here's a list of my sources that I use to find this information, and I hope that you'll do some research as well to determine your opinions and what you think based on what you find. Bye, guys.